everybody, welcome back to another week of Duffs to Darts. I am Ed, taking you guys in the weekly journey from a mid-range handicap, which one day will be a single-digit handicap, to the best of my abilities every week, every day, on a budget, on a dime, in the comfort of my own home. Now, we have so much fun stuff to talk about in this week's Duffs to Darts, so thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Right off the bat, first thing I want to mention is that right before I started recording this, I took a look at the YouTube channel and we are officially over 400 subscribers. This has been a long journey. I know 400 may not seem like a lot. I know there's channels that are just massively blowing it out of the water. This is, you know, I'm a normal guy, guys. I've got a job. It's on my lunch break right now that I'm recording this. I've got to work. I've got to take care of my family, my kids, do things for them, all while trying to find time to practice. So hopefully this channel's, motivating you guys to work on your game. It motivates me to keep working on it, to keep pushing, to get better, to show that not only can I get better on my own time, just putting in the work, but anybody else, who has the desire to get better can do it too. So that's first thing I saw just now when I was opening up. This past week in golf, but put some good time in here in the range, in the golf lab, so to speak, working on some drivers, better shot shaping, a little bit better swing. What I've been working on with that is, I'll just grab the driver and show ya. So, here's a driver. Here are two tees that I, use in here in the garage. So they are these, they look like shuttlecocks, right? Like badminton tees, and they are different sizes. They came from Amazon, got them for Christmas, and they are very, they based off of the size of them, there's little numbers on it. So this one right here is a 6, this one's a 7, and you can adjust your tee height. Now normally when I've been hitting balls off of the tee here, so I'm getting super technical here. So there's that one. The ball is sitting up roughly to the top of the crown here of the club. So it's pretty close. I started experimenting a little bit with it going a little bit taller, so that way the ball's a little bit more above the crown. And what I found by doing that is that I have been hitting up on it better when, on my impact. So might be kind of hard to see. The ball is sitting right on the top of the crown there, about halfway up. So what's been going on when I do that is that I have had better success at, that impact angle of coming into it, getting a little more height on it, which has also resulted in helping me kind of get my hands through the ball a little bit, trying to keep my hands forward as I go through. Yeah, I'm still pushing it to the right, but doing a little bit better. So I've been doing that along with working on my setup. So I've been making sure that that ball is right inside the front foot here, right out in front of the front heel. Taking my rear leg back, getting all set up. And then once I feel comfortable in my stance, I've been making sure that I tilt those shoulders back to get that natural, launch angle, and taking the driver back slow, and then not jerking it down. So not coming back and hook, hook, 2 quick movements. I've been really just kind of going nice and slow, feeling the vibe, feeling the flow, getting it going. I don't have the SkyTrak on right now, so I don't know where that would have gone, but it felt good. Felt like a good shot. So working that. Also in the garage here, you may have seen it right over here when I was setting up. This is my son's baseball tee. So we went and picked up his baseball stuff this weekend. He's getting ready for his spring, summer ball. He's got to do a skill assessment. So we're starting to work on that. So that takes time away from practicing for me and more time for him because children are our future. So a lot of practice, which has resulted in some gloves starting to rip because these are old gloves. This is, they've been in the garage. I've been using them all winter. They've gotten a lot of work on them. So this weekend when we were out and about, we went to the amazing, one of the kind Costco. Got myself a pack of the Kirkland gloves. They have them in small and in large. Normally I buy a medium-sized glove, but on the back here, they've got this like hand chart, and you put your palm here, index finger up there, and based off of how they have their chart, you can see for me, the small glove is, where it needs to be. My hand is nowhere near the large on that. Probably wouldn't get drafted in the NFL because of it, but there you go. Got that going. So a 4-pack of those gloves is $24. So you're looking at $6 a glove. Figured why not try them out? For $6 a glove, if they're decent, if they work well, I don't need it to say Titleist on it or Under Armour or whatever. I'm fine. So I've got those. And then the big thing that I'm sure you guys have been waiting to hear about has been the trip to the 70. Sub 70's official first store that they opened up. It is amazing. Here's a quick little TikTok that I made.
How does this?
I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed.
Turn it to this!
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation.
Now, I was there in October when I went to go bring this guy back, the Sub 70 849 driver. Obviously, it's not back. It's in my bag. Couldn't give it back. The numbers were too good. Jason understood. He understood. I had to keep it. So we went back there. They've got 2 simulator bays in there with GC3s. So you're able to get really good spin numbers. I hit the new JB wedges that are coming out. They had those on full display. And I was putting like 10,000 spin on the 52 degree, which is way more spin than I get on the SkyTrak with my current 52. So I'm gonna have to go do some wedge spinning at some point at the 70. Give them a call, go down there, get fit for the new wedges. But also in the back, they've got a putting green area that they've got set up, and they have all of their putters out. Every model that they've got, and you just grab them and go, lefties, righties. And I've been eyeing the Sycamore 001, the blade, and love it. I'm in love with this putter. That's probably gonna be the next club that I buy before the wedges is that new putter. I really like the look and the feel of it. I was draining putts all over their putting mat, or their putting green area. So like that. Last week, I told you guys that I would give you a good little tour, so there's some pictures, that I've been putting up as I've been talking here. Ran into Golf Unfiltered, Adam. So if you guys listen to podcasts, obviously this is just YouTube, it's not a podcast, but if you guys listen to podcasts, check out Golf Unfiltered. Adam's another Chicago guy. Him and his wife, Kristen, were there. So I was talking to those guys for a good chunk of time. Awesome dude, really get along with him well. Wish I lived closer to him, to be honest, because I would love to play some golf with him more often than I have, which has been 0 times. We got rained out the one time we're supposed to meet up. Then met his buddy Bill Bush, who does stuff with my guy Chris McEwen, who I mentioned from time to time here. So really good time seeing all those guys. Great time seeing Jason. Gave him a big hug. Really proud of all the stuff that the guys at Sub 70 are doing. So as you guys know, this is not even, it's not sponsored by Sub 70. We're not, they don't pay me. I just love them. So there's that, kind of the bulk of the week for me. Going into this week, we have got plans. We are, I'm going to go be picking up my mother-in-law on Saturday. She's coming over for dinner, so I'm going to go pick her up. But she lives right by this par 3 golf course in this community. So it's all par 3s. I figure it's a great way to get out and start hitting off a grass the first time is by playing a short par 3 course. It's going to be carrying the bag. You can push cart if you want to. So maybe I'll install the push cart, but I doubt I'll need it. Not for 5 clubs. I'll be using the Sunday bag for sure on that. So we're going to go play that par 3. I'm going to check on the time of what time I should pick her up. Maybe we'll do 18 there. It only takes 45 minutes to play it, so we'll see that. I'm going to work on the game, so finally hit off of some grass. That's the plan. obviously keep working out here in the garage. I've been, I was able to run today for the first time in a while. I've been doing walking on the treadmill, getting the cardio up, the legs up. So that is about it. If you guys are new to this channel, if you guys are new to Duffs To Darts, somebody recommended this channel to you. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe train below because we're growing this channel. We're getting things done. I'm improving, you're improving. Based off of all the dynamic handicaps I've been getting on SkyTrak, we're definitely going to be in that single digit this year as long as we can make some putts. So until next week, guys, I'm going to keep grinding on my game. You guys keep grinding on your game. Thanks for watching.